Welcome to Disney's Magic of Storytelling podcast, brought to you by WakeMed Children's, because inside every child is a story waiting to be told. Our storyteller is ABC 11 meteorologist Robert Johnson.
The Jungle Book. It Takes Two. "We did it," Mowgli hollered. He had just escaped from King Louie and the monkeys with his friends Baloo and Bagheera. "It sure was a swinging good time," Baloo said. Bagheera was less enthusiastic. "Next time, we need to stick to the plan. We're lucky to be alive." "We need to find a safe place for the night," Bagheera said. "King Louie may still be after Mowgli." "Oh, loosen up," Baloo said. "I can protect us. If I see any of those mangy monkeys, I'll jab with my left and swing with my right." "Oh, Baloo, we need to protect the boy. Think about it." Mowgli sighed. He didn't need protecting. Why? With his brawn, he could fight like a bear, and with his brains, he could plan like a panther. If only they'd give him the chance. Just then, Mowgli heard something. He stopped listening to Baloo and Bagheera and followed the noise. He walked through lots of trees and vines, but every time he got close, the noise would move away, and he'd have to keep chasing it. Then, suddenly, there was a rustling sound above his head, somewhere in the trees. Mowgli looked around. He saw something jump onto a branch. "Hello?" Mowgli called up to the tree. "Come out and play." A little flying squirrel poked its head out of the leaves. Mowgli giggled as the flying squirrel glided above him and landed on another branch. "I want to try that," Mowgli shouted. He climbed a tree and grabbed a vine. Whee! Plunk! Woo! Crash! Finally, Mowgli got the hang of it. It felt like flying. He and the squirrel swept over the heads of Bagheera and Baloo. Mowgli was having the time of his life, but his stomach started grumbling. "There are some bananas. Let's race," he cried. But Mowgli and his new friend didn't know how to cross the river. Mowgli looked at the vine he was holding and got an idea. "Let's swing," Mowgli said. "On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Eep! The squirrel said. Mowgli and the squirrel glided right over the river. Mowgli held on to his vine as tightly as he could. The squirrel was winning the race, but Mowgli was having so much fun, he didn't even notice. Kaa the snake had been watching, and he happened to be a very good swimmer. He waited for his prey on the other side of the river. "Oh, there's the man cub swinging to me," Kaa said. Then Kaa watched as Mowgli and the squirrel headed right into the water. Splash! Kaa slithered down from his tree, and his eyes grew wide. "Trust in me," the snake said. "Just slide into my coils." Mowgli and the squirrel grabbed onto Kaa, who pulled them up into the tree with him. "Oh, look, a squirrel," Kaa hissed. The squirrel's eyes focused on Kaa. Using his brain, Mowgli realized if he didn't look into Kaa's eyes, then the snake could not make him go to sleep. And with his brawn, Mowgli wrapped Kaa's tail around a stone and dropped it. The snake fell from the tree. "Some thanks I get," Kaa muttered. "Mowgli, little britches!" Bagheera and Baloo stood across the river, shouting. "I'm over here," Mowgli hollered. "I used my brains and my brawn to save—" "What? We can't hear you," said Baloo. Mowgli turned to his squirrel friend. "Let's meet again," Mowgli said. "Maybe next time I'll try gliding without the vine." The squirrel flew away high above the ground. "Well, maybe that's not such a good idea," Mowgli added. Mowgli made his way downriver past the waterfalls. Bagheera and Baloo followed him on the other side. And when it was finally safe to cross, Mowgli swung and swam to his friends.
WakeMed Children's is proud to support the ongoing enrichment of children in our community and beyond through our sponsorship of the Disney Magic of Storytelling podcast. To learn more about WakeMed Children's, please visit kids.wakemed.org.